Great morning, everyone, and welcome to Thursday's TA Talk. So, today, guys, should be a little bumpy of a ride. I just had a fiber cut or something like that. Seems like I got a text on my phone, and seems like I'm running on 12 megabits per second downloads and 1 megabit per second uploads. So, guys, please let me know if the video is looking correct, if I'm not that choppy, and if you can understand the audio, because today we tried, Tradefly and I tried to go live on YouTube, and it just wasn't cutting it. So I already have called my ISP provider, my internet service provider, and they're coming throughout today, but look good, but the audio and video is lagging, but not that much. All right, thank you for that, Major Pain. Thank you for that review. So, guys, if for any reason you start saying that this is not playing out correctly, don't worry. Let me just double check. Let me double check here. Yes, I am recording the session and will be uploaded at the end of today, just like yesterday's will be uploaded at the end of today. All right, so I'm trying to keeping up with more than once a week upload. In fact, you will see that kind of like I accumulate 2 or 3 videos and then upload them all together. So, guys, thank you so much for being here. Let's take a look at a couple of coins, and I see already Major Pain has already given us something to look for, which is, let's see what Major Pain had here for JTO USDT 15 minutes TA. Absolutely. Did we do some good profits? A nice range. Nice. Yes. Also with Pyth. All right, let's take a look at Pyth in MXC 15 minutes. So, guys, remember, I can do whatever you guys like me to take a look at. It could be crypto, it could be Forex, it could be stocks. Just let me know right here in the side chat so I can take a look at what you want me to take a look at. And also remember, today, TA Talk, let's make the most out of this. So without further ado, let's jump into the charts in here. Thank you for being here. My pleasure, brother. My pleasure. Keep cool. And Ethereum. Yes, absolutely. All right. So let me go here. And guys, again, sorry for the latency. It's just, I don't know. Last time I did have this kind of internet, I needed to dial up a phone number to make a phone call throughout my computer and get connected. I don't know. Good old times, right? Good old times with that kind of like a very annoying connecting sound. Oh well. All right. Without further ado, let's go into what it was, a JTO. I believe we already have. Yes, we do have an analysis right here. Let's go over JTO. Here we go. Let's add it here. Let's add a color. Let's do blue, and let's open up in a new tab in here. So let's see JTO on the 15 minutes. Let's wait for my indicators to load. Just remember, guys, that this could be taking a little bit. Well, it looks like it's doing fantastic right now. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is taking a look at my signals over Market Oracle Pro. All right. So, guys, you already know that we have a little bit of an update. So, Thomas Paine, let me do a little bit of recapping here for you to have that heads up in here. So signal modes at signal mode as always hasn't changed. I usually go for trend, but like to have trend plus reverse. All right, we have new signals. We have max profit and also take profit. Let me show you. When we are in a trend, we usually plot you with 2 different ticks in here. All right. So, sorry, JTO, no, JITO. Perfect. All right, let's do that. Thank you for that one. And pretty weird that I already had it here. All right, so let's remove this one. And let's do JTO. Perfect. So, against Tether and you, KuCoin. All right, let's do KuCoin. Coinbase, Mexi. Where is KuCoin? Am I blind? I don't see KuCoin, guys. Binance. Bitmax, Bitget, up, Coinbase, BBBBBBB, TSET. Oh, here we go. Thanks. All right, let's add it here. Let's add it at blue. Let's look it up here and then let's visit it. Thank you, Major Pain. You passed it. Thank you, Willie Beam. Thank you for the heads up there. All right, so we see that we have a little bit of a small, like history data, which is fine. All right, so, but being low cap or maybe having a little bit of a low history data. I do want to maybe fine tune my signals here, so they don't look that bad. I mean, they look pretty nice. I mean, early call for an entry, and then look at that beautiful as we break out. And a little bit late in here, maybe I could even get rid of this 2 here, or you know what? No, I'd rather get rid of this 2 here, and then maybe just keep it as a whole bear till we break back above and then we break back below. All right, so let's take a look at how to get started in this one. Let me also change my oscillator to the prime oscillator to get started with, and do that little quick setup for our friend here, Thomas. And not lethal. By the way, brother, that wasn't me. Although I do consider you a friend, I did not send you friend request. But if you do send me friend request, I'll make sure to accept that friend request. And all right. But that guy, that wasn't me, just so you know, brother. All right, so we have max profit and then taking profit. Let's take a look at the take profit ticks and then the max profit signals. All right, so let's see. We have, when we are kind of like going in a trend, like, and we start seeing that trend getting overextended, we're gonna be giving you a tick there, basically telling you, you know, brother, this is a good opportunity or a good place to maybe consider taking some profits, right? And look at that tick usually happen as we were bouncing up ahead in here. All right, so that is the first tick on red, and then we're going to be having another one on purple, which doesn't always appear. All right, but most of the cases we're going to have it on purple. Let's take a look at here. We have a purple one and then a red one. All right, so we usually plot first purple and then red. If you say first a red, do not expect a purple, just so you know. All right, so it's basically telling you, you know, this is kind of like getting a little bit overextended. So if you are seeing the trend continuation and maybe this tick, it's a little bit early on into the trend, it is because we need to fine tune our tuning. So let's get started with something like 60 here. I do believe that could be a good guess, and here we go, much better. I could even go lower to have a better entry here. All right, but so far seems pretty nice to me. So let's just click OK here and take a look at our max profit. So let's see, what do we have here? Oh, I see. Sorry, and let me go to this one. Sorry, just a little bit of a, just 1 second, guys. Sorry for that. All right, just still adjusting things in here around. All right, so now that I have a way better setup in here, let's take a look at my ticks. So it seems like my ticks are still within the same zone, despite I have a way better trend mode configuration there, which is fine, right? Again, this is just suggested sections where you could be start getting some profits, right? As you can see, again, they usually play out very nicely, and then as we have some reversals, we also get those finalized ticks right there. All right, so now that I have adjusted my trend mode, remember that I adjust my trend mode that as I break below or through, I want to have a red signal, and as I break out or above, I want to have another green signal. All right, so let's do here 55 because I'm not quite convinced in that. All right, and then let's also see the max profit. You'll see that the max profit, it is plotting almost always at the very top or at the very bottom from a big movement or a very nice reversal. All right, so there is a glitch, and guys, you need to know this. There is a glitch right now where sometimes it takes up to 5 candles in lower time frames for us to have that max profit signal. All right, but we already are working on it, and that signal should be instant as we plot it. So it's gonna be, oh yeah, yes, we also were talking about that in the previous meetings, and the devs already got it figured out, and they are gonna be pushing, after a couple of tests, they're gonna be pushing a new update on that max profits for it to be as instant as it can be, and working around a couple of like rough edges that they were happening there. Yes, that will be amazing. I do agree with you, Little Fish, because having that, I mean, that max profit, usually it's very well positioned. All right, so let's do another quick tip here. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing is not using my auto maximizer because I already have my personal preference here, which it was supposed to be 55. Come on, my internet is killing me. All right, much better with this breakthrough. Remember, it's not about the breakout, it's about the retest, and then off we go. All right, so it's working way better now. All right, I'm going to be clicking OK right after I showed you that my candle highlight is in strength static as before, and then my dashboard has been changed just a little bit with a suggestion of my optimal tuning, which if I don't know what to put into my tuning, I could be using this optimal tuning as a starting point. All right, I will never stick with my optimal tuning. I will always change it to my own tuning, starting with my optimal tuning. All right, so if I have no idea what to put, where to start here, just copy this number, place it here, and then starting at 10 increments there. All right, then after I don't use it anymore, let me just turn it off and then have my prime score. Here we go. This is a cheat code, brother. This is basically not having to do most of the analysis and also having the information right there so you can know whether if this bullish or is this bearish. All right, so basically you can go very fast throughout many tickers, and just by giving it a glance there you can see, all right, I'm bullish or I'm bearish, and then comparing the price action to the dynamic reactor to understand whether you're getting close to an entry point or you're just getting out of that entry point into the profit zones. All right, so that is one of my favorite prime score things, and also my consolidation score. My consolidation score, as you already are familiar with your prime score, goes from 1 to 10. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, or 1, 2, and 3, I call them neutral, so not ranging. All right, 4, 5, and 6, or even 7, or I just call it till 6. I'll say that I am ranging. All right, which I should be expecting a range either up ranging, down ranging, or sideways ranging. All right, that will be defined by your dynamic reactor, your prime score, and also your prime oscillator, if you will be slightly up ranging or slightly down ranging. Nonetheless, you should be ranging there. 7, 8, and 9 should be, we are getting very close to that range, and we could be expecting a soon breakout. All right, so when you're at 10, it's just, all right, strap it on, because something it's going to give up, right? It's gonna break. So yeah, that is for the consolidation score. Then of course our dynamic reactor, we also have added a volume flex reactor, which previously I believe it was another version of our reactor where we have the volume added. So you can choose between each of those or add both. For me, I rather use the dynamic reactor, but when I see maybe some ranging zones, I start using my volume flex reactor, so I can look for that thickness on the volume flex and also look for that gap between my dynamic reactor and my volume flex for resistance or support. So basically confluence. All right, and also now we have added reactor multi-time frame. So basically you could be adding multi-time frame reactor. Maybe you're looking at daily, or maybe you're looking at 4-hour, but also you want to see how it's looking, I don't know, in the 1 hour and the 15 minutes. So you can start adding that, maybe that reactor squeeze in that. I believe this is going to be a great class for tomorrow, the multi-time frame reactor. Let me know if you want me to take a look at or teach the squeeze of the multi-time frame reactor, and also for the advanced class, or if you have any other idea, let me know. What should we be taking a look at that? All right, so I will be taking a look at tomorrow the reactor for sure. All right, so now we have a little bit of a glimpse at what is going on the new market article. So let's jump into the analysis. All right, so very quick, guys, are we bullish or are we bearish, and why? At this point, try to leave the prime score out, and then we'll just reinforce with the prime score, just so we can follow up on the prime score. It is the easy way to read it, right? So without the prime score, are we bullish, are we bearish, and why? Let me know. Digital sounds good. Perfect. Above reactor, exactly. We are above reactor. Trend green. Perfect. Look at that. and above oscillator. Yes, we're technically on that oscillator. So something right here is also happening on my oscillator, and want to point that out. But yes, technically we are bullish, right? Because guys, as you mentioned, bullish, but looks like it's going to dip exactly. Yes, this could be one of a great time to start looking for maybe a possible double top. All right. So shout out for Little Fish, and also shout out for Kim Cool, Spicy Kim, Digital, J33. Again, Little Fish. Guys, remember, if you are new or you're just a veteran, just try to let me know what's happening, what's going on. I'm trying to get you to talking here because remember, the more you talk, the more points you earn, and you could be winning free stuff like TradingView coins. So it doesn't matter if you are free or premium, you are participating on earning those free TradingView coins. So give it a shot, even if you don't know the answer. So that is just worth taking a look at that. All right. So yes, we are bullish. So number one, we are above reactor, right? Number two, we're green in color. And number three, we're technically above the zero line, all right? So we usually start at 5 on our prime score, right? And then based on that, we start adding. So 1 point, all right, let's go to 6. Another point, let's go to 7. And another point, let's go to 8. So in this case, I'm very close to the number here. As you can see, well, we're missing 1 or 2 numbers here. So from 8 to 9, that is only one number. All right, so we're still pretty close. So as you can see, maybe prime score, which it is not maybe, it is actually, right? The prime score is using some other more metrics and that we are not using on our base analysis. So this is the way. So we're bullish or bearish. Well, then the easy way around it, instead of asking you those couple questions, it is just looking at your prime score. All right, and then comparing the DNA analysis of the asset. Remember, yesterday we looked at what is a DNA analysis of an asset or a fingerprint analysis on the asset. All right, basically repetitive patterns, and also you look at your oscillator where we now have. Look at that trend line. That sorry, we can have there. Sorry for that. Just a little bit of a distraction here. We are having that. Come on, I'm just removing things here. Sorry for that. This bearish divergence playing out in here. All right, so be careful with that because just like the Little Fish mentioned, we could be having a double top and maybe a breakthrough that zero line. So for me, this is not the time to right now enter into a trade until I see maybe breaking through that red cloud that I have flipping up, and I'll be going for that break of that previous high. Because if you notice, despite this could be a double top, this could also be a, what is this, guys? Let me know. Yeah, well, Head and Shoulders. Oh, nice. Major pain. Good cut there. I wasn't realizing that. I don't know if that could still be a Head and Shoulders because, I mean, technically we broke above the head, right? Technically. We did not close above the head. In fact, we closed below the head. So, yeah, I'll say that there's still the chance for being a Head and Shoulders. But I'll see a possible wedge there, right? Bull flag. I wouldn't be Legion. I don't know. Sorry, J33. I don't know if that will count as a bull flag. Could be, but I'm not pretty sure because on a bull flag, let me show you a bull flag formation that I will love to see. It is something like maybe like that. All right, I'm going very strong going up. All right. And then I have a movement to a downside, or even better, a bigger movement, and this is giving me the bull flag. All right, I also can see another smaller bull flags, like again a pull, a pull in here, the bull flag, and then a breakthrough through that bull flag, and once again that bull flag with a huge pull moving downwards, and then a breakthrough there. So yeah, I see the bull flag maybe playing out there, still within the round of possibilities. I mean, but I just don't see the pull in here. But yeah, Let's see, rising wedge. Yes, a rising wedge. That's basically what I see. Ascending triangle lesion. Yes, shout out for you, brother. Also, yep, cool. That's for thanks for clarifying. My pleasure, brother. My pleasure. So, give me guys 1 second. All right, so we're gonna be looking at this trend line in here. All right, this is gonna be very important. This is gonna be break or make. All right, both of those. So be careful there because we could be leading into a possible huge pump, or I would say a huge dump, but kind of like a concerning one, at least going to that dynamic reactor. Remember, the next thing I want to see is a flip of the ribbon or a flip of the ribbon at support. So basically, flip of the ribbon here with this flip of the ribbon, or a breakthrough and a flip of the ribbon down here, somewhere around where my dynamic reactor is. What does the MVP? Let's take a look at MVP oscillator. All right, good idea. Let's see the MVP oscillator. So let me add those. So it says that our accumulation zone, it was over. All right. But again, I am not below that zero line. So what happened before? Look at that. Since we were not below the zero line, right? Despite that we have some accumulation candles, well then we do not have that pump that we are expecting. What I would love to see on the MVP oscillator, it is a reversal here. So let me show you how that reversal would look. Something like this, all right? Something like this. So I want to see a little belly and then compressing and then going up. Let me clean this up so you can see it way better. And that's what I want to see. That kind of like a belly that usually forms on those pullbacks, all right? So despite not having that, if I start seeing the other way around, this little mountain here, all right, let's just draw it. If I start seeing that little mountain there like that, and I start seeing going to that center line, to that zero line, well then I kind of like I know that I could be breaking through this trend line. So be careful there. We are kind of like in a zone of break or make. So far, I would like to see a double top, all right? And that is because that will be giving me a very nice entry point right down here. So if you already are into the trade, I mean, this could be a good idea to start maybe taking some profits. Not financial advice, guys. Not financial advice. All right, guys, throw me out right now. What else should we be looking at this point? We are only on the 50 minutes, but with good seem to higher time frames. Yes, but look at how far we can go here. Let's do that exercise. I mean, what would you suggest there, digital? 4 hour? Like, since this is a brand new coin or it just got listed, there's no way that we can do an accurate analysis here. Even our oscillator is not plotting anything there. Oh yeah, perfect. If it's not new, absolutely will be way better. Yeah, absolutely. JTO, it's a new release or a new addition here on KuCoin. Legion, Soul. All right. I also see someone at VELO. Let's take a look at VELO and then Soul. And what broker, brother? Lethal. And then also TRB. Absolutely. So VELO, then Soul, and then TRB. Let me see. Maybe I'm skipping someone. I think that would be it. Let's see. Let's see. You also called for VET, didn't you? Yeah. Pyth. All right. Yeah, Pyth. All right. Perfect. Let's add that to the line. Non-lethal, what time frame, brother? Oh, sorry, what broker you're looking at? Let's just do KuCoin. Would that be okay? Oh, yes, perfect. Here we go. Let's add a blue. Let's click it and let's go to a 4 hour where we do have enough data. This is, I mean, if you like VELO, and again, this is not financial advice. Let's perform a daily analysis in here, all right? Look at these pigs. I mean, look at this movements, all right? Are we gonna be having it again? I don't know. All right, I don't know. But if I start going closer and closer, I can see a little bit pattern emerging. All right, that pattern is not the one that I really want to see. because it is a decreasing pattern. So let's measure that volatility, all right, and then look at the volatility. It's decreasing, all right, and then I see the volatility down here and it's decreasing, all right. So I don't know, brother. Let's see with the next one here. This one again decreasing, and I know we were on the bear market, but that volatility will be telling you about the interest on that coin, all right. I mean, again, not financial advice, but we are pretty pretty flat right now, all right. So if you believe on VELO, a possible holding scenario could be right now on its way. So yeah, that's brutal chart. Yes, it is. Although I mean, I haven't looked at the cap on VELO, but a small movement could represent a big jump, right? Again, not financial advice, but just so you know, for full transparency, I also sometimes look at some of these coins. Wink is one of those coins that I've looked at before. What is it? The other one that I also used. I don't quite remember the other ones. I'll bring it back maybe tomorrow, right? But I kind of like go for those dead coins, and then it's linked to XLM. By the way, guys, I do have high hopes for XLM. So this one could be spiking on the near future. I mean, right here on daily, I mean, still pretty good, but I don't know. Yes, as we've seen, this is not the same as before, right? So, all right, let's go to the 4 hour and do a planning here. So I see it rising up, all right? The previous high was all the way up there. Since I have a decreasing momentum or decreasing, like volatility, let's just call for this flat zoning here. I could also be adding a couple of things like support and resistances, but you'll see that they're flatting out, all right? Because it is a flat chart. So let's start using something like, I don't know, predictive ranges or even a prime range and prime trend assistance. Why? Because I want to see when that trend is breaking. It seems like we could be breaking it right now. So we're piercing through that trend assistance, and we do not have any other line in here to the upside. So this is telling me that I could be going for that breakout retest, and off we go. Again, it is so flat that for me, I mean, I would be considering entering for maybe spot or something like that, or even waiting for another sections there. So another section or another thing that we could be adding, it is what we talked about yesterday, which are fair value gaps, all right? So fair value gaps, I'm gonna be doing on daily or even, 12 hours. We're in 4, let's do 6 and 12 hours, all right? So charts, let's do 6 hour just to see how is it looking. So click away, still not much separation. Seems like we are piercing through the whole fair value gap. So instead of 6 hour, let's go to 12 hour, click away, and this is looking a little bit better. So 12 hour, just for curiosity, let's do daily, 1 day. All right. So this seems like 12 hours is gonna be the way to go to add some fair value gaps in there. All right. So as you can see, we're going for this movement, all right? And I could be looking at that fair value gap zone as if we do not hold the dynamic reactor or the retest in here. First of all, we need to go find support and break above and out of that fair value gap, right? Do we still have enough or the chance to do so? Yes, we do, barely. So we need to start moving now in order to make that breakthrough and reversal, right? So just be careful, because for me, I'd rather start looking at this for value gap and this for value gap for possible entries for holding if I would be interested on VEL. Let's add something else there, all right? Let's see, like for example, my order blocks. So let's go for order blocks. As you can see, they are basically the same zone. Where is my confluence now? Well, then I see the bigger order block being here, but I also have a trend line in here. So I'll be calling this whole circle my entry point in there, my possible entry point if the price reverses, all right? And then finalizing, going for this discount zone. So I'm gonna be rising a little bit in my circle right there. Order blocks beat beat me to it. Yeah, let's see. APPL lost what pattern? Kurt Casey. They stopped selling. Oh, the latest watches last Monday. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, brother, I did heard about it. Yeah, the Apple Watch, and that's because they have a issue or a what is it, a sue or a something legal. Yeah, the patent. But I don't know if it's with the patent, but it is with their oxygen sensors, right? Where I believe that they were either not using it correctly or labeling correctly or lost the patent, sorry. But yeah, but the company that manufactures the oxygen sensor, it is not, I mean, it's not happy with Apple, and they just need to quit it. So yeah, oh boy, black market, it's gonna be blowing up, guys. So I think Apple could be a good asset to look for or look at, because depending on what Apple does next and also how it changes or how it behaves around what is it, the black market, right, or even the gray market. I'll call it a little bit more for black market. We could be either seeing it pumping or dumping, but we're gonna have a strong movement there. We'll see a little bit after that. Let's move fast because we're falling behind on time here. Let's do TRB. No, wait, Sol, right? TRB, Pyth, and then we go to Apple. All right, so TRB, or let's see, is it that TRB? No, so sorry, what's Sol? Let's take a look at Sol. All right, known market cap. Come on. I love taking a look at market cap on Solana. Let's see, moving strong, strongly, still strongly. Look at that beautiful bouncing here. We already have a pattern, so let's clean things up. Come on, it is part of this one. So we have a possible either rising wedge or rising channel. It's a little bit too extended, so I'll be kind of like a fine tuning that. All right, so I will be adding a couple of lines in here. So trend line, this trend line, which by the way, guys, we have dynamic reactor right there. So if you don't want to add that trend line, that is totally fine because you have that dynamic reactor coming in strong. All right. The first thing I'm going to be doing, is seeing whether I do have that enough space to go for that possible reversal, which I do, which means that I could possibly be breaking through, maybe going for that retest, and off we go. But so far, I also want to take a look at some support and resistances in my prime oscillator. All right, so I will also incorporate the other oscillators so we can see money flow in there. So again, we do have enough momentum or enough space to build up all the way up here to the overbought zone, all right, which meant that we could be pushing through that trend line there for the upper zones there. So let me remove this, and also I want to change my oscillator. Let's take a look at the trend fusion oscillator. Why? At this point, I want to see not only the trend, which is green, but again, do I have enough space? Yes, but since before we've been bouncing off it, all right? So what's happening with the money flow? All right, so despite we did see money rushing out, now we are kind of like starting to flow. I'll be keeping my eye on the red one. So if it flips down, we'll probably going to find the bottom of that channel. All right. But if instead crossover to the green money flow along with this blue money flow, well, then that is a great indication that we're going to be breaking through this trend line in there. Let's just wrap it up, all right, with the, oh no, let's do the prime oscillator. Here we go. And let's add a couple of more indicators here. So for order blocks, not much happening here. Let's take a look at something like our trend assistance and prime ranges. Let me see if I can add something else. I'll see this case. Let me add the waves in here. Why? Because I see I don't have too many other lines in here, and I could be, there we go, perfect. Look at where that wave is. I understand that last time we did not touch it, but at least we were very close to that zone. All right, so I mean, this is between the rounds of possibility. So now we do have a little bit more confidence that if we break this previous trend line, which remember is part of this pattern, all right, we could be reaching all the way to entering that cloud right there. So yeah, that will be it, guys. Any questions on Sol so far? So I am on a waiting zone at this point because this is too high for me to enter for a long, and I don't have a confirmation on a flip of the ribbon at resistance quite there yet. So let me know if you have. I sold it 80 this morning. That's fine, brother. Nobody goes broke taking profits, right? So if you took profits, that is absolutely Apple to zero. Bulk Oxygen infringe on their patents. Oh, I see. Nice. Perfect. So that lesion. So very nice trade there, brother. Let's take a look at the next one, which is TRB, Pyth, and then Apple. All right, so let's go over TRB. And I believe, yes, we do have a previous analysis on TRB. All right, come on, look at that movement. All right, let me get started with taking the clouds out in here because we are right on that cloud. And we could be going for a possible next bouncing here, all right? At this point, because I see this huge absorption zone, I mean, I need to get started a little bit worried. Remember what we talked about previously on that analysis, right? On that fingerprint analysis. What do we see? A possible double top and then a movement to the downside. A possible itty bitty tiny double top and movement to the downside, all right? So what could we be expecting here? Maybe somewhere around this section here, and then a movement to the downside in here. We already have a reversal. We already have the flip of the ribbon. So could this be a good entry? I mean, this absolutely can be a good entry, not financial advice. Let's see. Still not bearish, by the way. Still not bearish. That TRB is retracing. It doesn't make it bearish. What will make it bearish? Going below the dynamic reactor, going below the zero line, and also having a red signal or red candles. That will be a confirmation for bearish. So far, so good. We're still above the trend assistance. So my next possible scenario for entry will be my confluence zone when I have flip of the ribbon right here or right here at support or at support right there. Guys, any questions on TRB? Let me know. Oh yes, absolutely one way. Yes, I am feeling better. Oh come on, I was like a mommy dying in my tube last weekend. I mean, the previous week, what it was it Sunday. I slept it all like from. I basically did not woke up for Sunday, like for real. I just needed that rest. Yeah, anytime, brother, anytime. And thanks for asking one way, as always, brother. Thank you. Couple of hearts there for you, brother. Thank you so much. All right, let's take a look at the next one, which is going to be Pyth. And shout out to Mr. Major Pain. Great movements that we've been having on Pyth there. So let's see, Aaron. I can't watch today's, but I'm listening. Thank you so much, Aaron. Appreciate it. I'm recording this session, so expect it to be today at night. So or at my night. Right now it's 11 a.m. my time, and so expect it somewhere in I don't know 10 hours or 8 hours, something like that, just so I can go over the day, finish up a couple of things that I need to do, and then I'll work on the videos, removing all of the apps, and things like that. Not to make it that boring, but thank you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate you being here listening. So let's go to, what was it, guys? Pyth or Peth? No, Pyth. Let's do Pyth here. And oh, come on. And I had it on hand. What happened there? Yeah, my spelling was not correct. All right, let's go to Pith and 15 minutes. By the way, guys, nice trades we've been taking on Pith. Let me just turn down the clouds. And by the way, we are on the clouds. Look at what happened previously on the cloud. So what do you think is going to be happening here? But also guys, and I would love to see Little Fish in the conversation because he always nails it. What do you see there, Little Fish? Let me know. Also, let me just remove the noise in here. Let's see. What do you guys heading down? Yes, we could be heading down. Like, I mean, we are in green. We are, where is it? At the dynamic reactor. We have green supporting here. I mean, but the only thing that I'm not liking it is that we have a ton of bearish divergences. All right, be careful. Be careful. I'd rather enter for a late trade in this case than get caught in a not so good trade. All right, and we could be looking at a head and shoulder lines formation. Not a head and shoulders itself, but my lines. You know, like I have 2 points already. It is not enough because I want to see another bounce. And for that, I'm going to be using and projecting maybe this line. So I could be guessing something like that for those head and shoulders. So in the worst case scenario, I could be calling that uptrend for a short. And look at that, what happened here for a short uptrend, all right? So we have that uptrend here. Remember, do we enter on the signal or where do we enter, guys? When we have one of those flags. Retest, perfect, yes. And if we would have entered on that retest, look at that beautiful movement there. So look at what we got there. We previously had a trend assistance, all right? Remember, if you don't know where your trend assistance is, it is at the Market Oracle Pro, all the way down here, next to your your prime ranges and your trend assistance, all right? So we have another prime range. So we have a prime range and a trend assistance. Not only that, we have an order block in here. So far, this could be happening for a retrace. That's what I'm going to be looking at. But my triggering point will be, what do you think is going to be my triggering point? And I could be expecting a fake out like that. Retest, a FOR, perfect. There you go, Major Pain. Flip of the ribbon. All right, flip of the ribbon. That will be to baby doing that double top like this, or doing my head and shoulder lines and then going for the bottom of the range. Because look at that, let's go to 30 minutes or even 1 hour. And let me clear this up because I believe you're gonna be surprised. And I don't know if we called this or not. I believe we did. I don't quite remember. Going down, little range V-shaped recovery. And yes, we did call it because we were having this huge week, right? Hey, Didi Lorenzo, what's up? Give us some spaghetti. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Oh my God, I'm trying to be a little bit cleaner, but you guys make it impossible for me. I'm going to be throwing out your way. Yes, let's do that spaghetti. Perfect. So going down, and there's the spaghetti. Going down, little range in there, little range, V-shaped recovery, high, not higher than the range. And what are we looking at there, guys? Extra kudos. Who can tell me that? Hard to diddle in the middle. Hard to diddle in the middle. I don't know. I haven't heard that. But this starts with W. This is a method or this is a pattern. We've been on top of this pattern. Double bottom. Could be. But it's the Y. There you go. Yeah, Gimpose. You call it before I did. Hey, Thomas. Yes. Shout out for you guys. Yes. Y-cuff pattern. Going down, little range, V-shaped recovery. Next high, not higher than the previous range. Going for that double top and then going for the bottom here. All right. So now we are going to be drawing a trend line in here. This is going to be an important trend line. All right. Let's go back into the 15 minutes. So now we have a little bit of that spaghetti, all right? those are going to be the three trend lines that we're going to be looking at, all right? This one, it's right now imaginary, all right? I am projecting it too far. I don't have anything, basically anything that tells me that it is or it should be right there. Therefore, I'm going to make it less bright and less thick, all right? I'm still hoping for that bounce somewhere around this section, and I'm willing to maybe update this trend line as I break through or as I see, because if I go from this low, I mean, come on, I cannot peer anything else, all right? So I'm gonna be looking at this, and I'm gonna be adding an alert somewhere around there as I head below that trend line, all right? And also I'm gonna be adding another alert on this possible trend line in here. So I'm gonna right click and then alert to that trend line. I want to be informed. Basically, we've been nailing Wyckoff recently. So guys, another tip for you, do that Wyckoff analysis. Always, always, always. Sometimes you find Wyckoff where it is like an amazing zone, right? And then you get that eureka moment where you said, I see it now, right? All right. Any questions on Python? What are we looking for and what is our possible entry zones? Let me know. Okay, no, my slow internet cannot process that meme. Let me see if I can open it. Yeah, love it, brother. Oh my god, nice, nice. All right, the Wyckoff is everywhere. Yes, it is. It is everywhere. Yeah. All right, let's see. We're running out of time. We still have 15 minutes. Let's do a little bit more on a couple of things. Apple. I promise Apple. Let's take a look at Apple. And then maybe if we have time, let me know what else. Also, I saw a commentary there. I want to address to it. Let me see. Is Pyth okay for spot long-term hold, 12 months? All right. I cannot give you a financial advice because what you're asking me, that is financial advice. But I can tell you this. I will be grabbing some Pyth for myself when I get somewhere around this area here, if I can make it. If not, I'll just program for maybe, I mean, we are 20 of December, I believe maybe somewhere around 24th. I'll maybe start grabbing a little bit of Pyth for myself, and yes, trading it for 12 months. So that will be spot, by the way. So for you, I don't know, because that would be giving you financial advice, and I cannot give you financial advice, but I can tell you what I will be doing. You get Pyth at 0.300%. Oh yeah, I also believe so. I also believe so. I mean, I wouldn't call it 100%, but I'm pretty confident. And if not, that's okay. We have plan A and plan B, right? So no worries about it. Anytime, brother. 99.99. Got it. Let's see. When Bitcoin was... Oh, yeah. I also want to do some Bitcoin analysis. Last time, I did this on my phone. Thanks, OC. Signing out. Absolutely, Thomas. See you tomorrow, brother. Thanks for stopping by. CTS. What's up, brother? Oh, by the way, guys, we did not have... Oh, Treadfly. What is up, brother? Welcome, welcome. So it seems like my internet's behaving a little bit better. And yeah, I mean, guys, we're building up that static video today for you guys to have that. I know it's not already morning, but for you to have that TA, that alpha. So my internet, my mea culpa, guys, mea culpa. This time my internet just died. So nothing to do there. Sorry for that. All right, moving to the next one. Let's see what else I got. Apple. Let's take a look at Apple. APPL, right? Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to see Apple right now. Let's go to 4 hour. Let's see. I believe it's gonna be pumping, brother. And let me clear this up because it is basically behaving like this one, but slightly below. So I do believe that we could be pumping. We are gonna be having a movement to a downside. That's what I believe. All right, we could be having that double top. And I see a little bit bearish divergence. I don't know if that we're calling that divergence played out. And I am having a compression. I'm still above the zero line and I'm curving up. All right. So my next resistance is going to be here. But I want to see if I curve up and break into that green cloud. Well, then I for sure could be going up. and this could be due to the Apple Watch not being sold. Again, blood market or second-hand market, it's going to go crazy on this. Hey Chuck, what's up, brother? Frank, what's up? The Feel, what's up, brother? Nice to have you here. AR for Chain, what's up? Let's see. So, makers don't seem to care so much about the news right now. Bullish for everywhere. Yes, but that is because of the data that we've been seeing. Remember the jobs claims that we had? So that is usually makes markets go up. So I mean, yeah, and also it's December. So what are you getting your loved one for Christmas, right? Could that be an Apple Watch, right? So do you see what I'm Santa really? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, I did got something. Let me see if I can get it here. One sec. Oh, here we go. This is gonna be my father's gift. Elgato microphone, the one I'm using right now, and also a Wave LX. So hopefully he doesn't see this. Dad, if you see it, erase it out of your mind, or at least pretend you're surprised. So yeah, I mean, we are all buying, guys. I mean, jewelry, it's always safe. I would say so, little fish, but try to make that diamond smaller and that gold bigger. Platinum, gold. Hell, guys, I mean, if you want to give away some aluminum or copper jewelry, also take it. Not for me, but because you've seen aluminum lately and copper has been, not lately, like right now, but throughout this cycle, it's been playing out very nicely. So, yeah, little tip there, watch aluminum, watch copper, and watch platinum. So, yeah. All right. And thank you for that participation, little fish. I do also agree on that jewelry. You know what I like to buy? The silver Bitcoins. I have a pop in the Virgin Mary with me. Not right now, but it's in the safe. But yeah, I like it. I don't know. It feels nice to grab that metal chunk in your hands. All right. So let's see what else we got here on Apple. Let's just call it up. All right. Let's see a couple of support and resistance. We are at resistance here, but we are going strongly again that resistance, right? We did not have as previously look at how we touched our resistance. We plummeted. In this case, we touch it, all right? And then we go, no, no, all right? I do really want to go through that door, right? So be careful because I'm seeing that potential breakthrough here. Again, a possible next scenario, it's going to be my next possible entry will be somewhere around 188. And if not, it's going to be, I will be entering on Apple as we break through with a very tight stop loss, just in case it reverses on me. And if it does reverses on me, I'm going to be head switching as we break through that zero line. But so far, I do believe that the bullish movement will be coming out strongly through it. So let's do one more and then we wrap it up. Let me see what else, guys. And let me invite to the stage TradeFly, you have an invitation here if you want to join. Let's see. Oh, that would have been another great solution. Do a call on Discord and then I just recorded it. That would have been great. I don't know, I hadn't thought about it before. But everyone in my family, a new vehicle with a huge bow on it, just like the commercials. I got you something, brother. I got you something. All right, let me see. All right, let me look it up here. Let me see. Oh, by the way, if you like kind of like a dumb gift for the Christmas, this is, I'm not related, but I always like to look at that site. It is vat19.com. It is pretty funny, but look at that. If everybody has it all, let's take a look at give nothing. The gift of nothing for that person that has it all. Or my second guess would be what is it, the gamer water, right? The dolphin water. What was it? I don't quite can't quite recall that. If you do remember, let me know. Jog with that water. Do not get that thing, please don't. Right? Don't waste. I will better to waste it on nothing, that little circle, right? Than the water. Yeah, let me see, guys. All right, let's go into the wrap up. Then I want to read you guys. I want to spend this 5 extra minutes to talk to you guys. I mean, I think that's gonna be a nice wrap up. But come on, here we go. Let's go to standalone. Trade Flood, what is up, brother? How's it been? Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Nice, nice, love it. So yeah, I mean, we still had a ton of video to do. Let me know when you have a chance, or we can even jump into a call. Seems like it's working a little bit better, so we'll have to see. I don't know. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't start, like playing on us. But yeah, probably we could do a back and forth on Discord, and I recorded it. That could be also a good low budget for myself, right, to record it. But yeah. Oh, by the way, do you sell? Yeah, perfect, perfect. I'll work on that. Then I'll just grab it, record my part, and then push it there. So yeah, I was on the class, so I did see it ringing there, but I didn't read it. But yeah, thank you for the heads up. All right, guys. So let's wrap it up. Trade Flight, thank you so much for jumping in today. I know it was a little bit of a late invitation to speak on stage, but thank you guys so much, guys. Let me know what are those maybe funny or unexpected gift that you're gonna be giving throughout this Christmas. That is gonna be very interesting to read. I'm gonna be reading the comments there and also reposting on those on the main chat. So please let me know what is it gonna be. For me, I think the funniest thing or the awkward thing, it was the same setup that I got. I'm gonna be giving it. I purchased a new one, and it's gonna be for my dad. So yeah, so he's also it's gonna be jumping to podcasts. Let's see how he does. So guys, thank you so much for sticking around, especially when I had that internet. So thank you so much, guys. Remember that you guys are the best of the channel. We are always trying to get you here the best that we can. The charts, and remember, sharing is caring. And guys, as always, see you guys tomorrow.